Unseen It. Unseen Radio. You're listening to Bedge Music Review Corner on Unseen Radio.
Hello, you're listening to Unseen Radio. We've got Tom, Laura and Arthur from the Castle Mountain Project in to give us their opinion on 3 tracks, the first of which is by the Mobs and it's called Ruby Soul.
I know a boy who wants you. I know a boy who cares. Will you blow him kisses and make him blush? How do you feel about that? Ruby, Ruby Soul, Ruby, Ruby Soul. I know a boy who wants you. How do you feel about that? You bat your lashes in the Paris rain. That's all you had to do. A shake of your hips and a blood red smile. How do you feel about that? Ruby, Ruby Soul, Ruby, Ruby Soul. I know a boy who loves you. How do you feel about that? When you sing and kick your fingers, you turn this boy to jelly. This young gent is head over heels. How do you feel about that? Ruby, Ruby Soul, Ruby, Ruby Soul. I know a boy who loves you. How do you feel about, how do you feel about, how do you feel about besotted, besotted, besotted with you? Besotted, besotted, besotted with you. Besotted, besotted, besotted with you. Besotted, besotted, we're besotted with you. Ruby, Ruby Soul, Ruby, Ruby Soul. I know a boy who loves you. How do you feel about, how do you feel about, how do you feel about that? Feel about, how do you feel about, how do you feel about that?
That was the Mobs with their track Ruby Soul here on the Unseen Radio Review Corner, the first track we ever played on this show many months ago, and we're playing it again because they've re-released it on a 7-inch. Originally was on their debut, third album even, Stiff Upper Lip and Trousers to Match, which is a great title if you ask me. And it's been released on Cravat Records, which is run by the lead singer of the Mobs, Joby Humbled. My name's Bedge, and we have got the Castle Mountain Project in today. We've got about 8 million of them, by the looks of things. We're just 3 of them here to talk. We've got Laura, we've got Arthur, and we've got Tom. There's a lot of bopping about in the studio, by the looks of things. Quite feeling that, Arthur?
I think, well, it's perfect. Actually, I don't have anything to say about it. You know, it's really dynamic. The recording is done really well. That's probably the one that I would probably have on my playlist. You know, and it's really good feel. You know, song that you usually probably listening in the morning to. You know, while you're making a breakfast or something like that. You know, really good feel song.
We'll go to Tom.
Well, you can hear that the guys are having a really good time playing it, and I would love to hear them live. And, well, probably also would like to know how long does it take to record in such manner as it is, as it was. I mean, how long time did it took to the guys to play it? If that was probably in a couple of hours, then, well, it was great. It was really great. And, well, it makes you move.
Yeah, I did an interview with the guys when the album originally came out, and they said that they recorded the whole album in a weekend, and most of it was sort of just done in one take.
Actually, you can say it by the way how easily they do their job. I mean, it sounds that they're actually having a good time playing it. So yeah, good, really good.
And Laura.
Well, not my cup of tea, but it has been a really bouncy song. As Alpha said, it's an uplifting song. You could like dance to it in your kitchen whilst cooking breakfast, or whilst, I don't know, brushing your teeth or whatever. Yeah, I did like the drums. I like the drum track. It was a bit flat as a song itself. There could have been a moment where kind of, I don't know, the vocals could have gone a bit stronger than staying at the same level.
No, but anyways, this is a song that you probably would hear on, at the opening title of some movie or something like that.
I can imagine that. The title of the coming, you've just heard the 20th Century Fox theme tune. And there's a guy getting out of his car or
Exactly. Oh,
panning up.
Shopping, huge amount of shopping.
Could quite easily be. So, on to our second track of the day. We've got Ivory Yardsale next. And they're a duo from Northamptonshire. It's taken from the EP of the same name. It's called Yakisoba, I think, which is a Japanese dish of fried noodles, veg, meat and sauce. Yeah, we're getting a bit hungry here in the studio. A little bit peckish. And they describe themselves as world rock, psychedelic folk, freak folk, R&B, disco, and sometimes jumping between these genres in a schizophrenic manner whilst pursuing unusual song structures. Sounds interesting, but can the music live up to the talk? This is Yakisoba.
I'm getting away. Eat yakisoba most every other day. I'm tired of life not doing it right today. Can't bring myself up to play. Is anybody else the same? I'm getting away. Eat yakisoba most every other day. I'm tired of life not doing it right today. Can't bring myself up to play. Is anybody else the same? them in your eagle vision now. Now, now, can I call you now? Can I hold you now? Can I call you now? Would it bring you down? Can I call you now? Can I hold you now? Can I call you now? Would it bring you down? Down, down. Knock you up. Knock you up. Knock you up. Knock you up. Yeah. Knock you up. Yeah. Knock you up. Yeah. Knock you up.
Ivory Yardsale's Yakisoba, very experimental, taken from their free EP. This is the Unseen Radio Review Corner. My name's Bedge. Let us know what you think of that, along with all the tracks that we're playing on tonight's show. Just as our three guests in the studio will. We've got Laura, Tom and Arthur from the Castle Mountain Project. And Laura, that one wasn't flat at all, was it? You didn't really know where it was going to go now?
I really didn't. It actually took me by surprise, the way they've changed kind of every little bit of the song. And yeah, just wow. I'm just kind of struck by surprise. Don't have much to say.
Smart.
Yeah, that was a really nice musical journey, you know. There were so many bits in there, all really unexpected, you know. I wouldn't say that this is the music that I really listen to, but well, it was interesting. That's what I can say. It was interesting. Yeah.
Not music you'd listen to. All right.
I'm listening to all the heavy stuff, you know, all the time.
All right, fair enough.
Well, there are periods that, you know, like jumping down to country music, but definitely not some psychedelic, you know, stuff. Probably I'm not using drugs so much, probably. Yeah.
Tom?
Do you mind reading out one more time the mix of the different styles of music they claim they're playing?
Yeah. World music, psychedelic rock music, freak folk, R&B and disco. I don't think they were all in that one song. Maybe they were.
After you read everything out, you did. You know, you really don't know what to expect because it's kind of impossible to mix everything together. And well, beginning of the song, I thought, well, no, this isn't really my cup of tea. But then by the end of the song, it becomes actually quite pleasant. And well, anybody who described themselves the way they did, they have to live up to their standards that they set for themselves. So, well, not really my cup of tea as a little bit similar to Arthur. I'm not really into psychedelic, but I guess in the right mood and right state, should be all right.
Not a bit too much going on there, would we say? Maybe not. I don't know. I don't want to put words in you.
You know, when the overdrive kicks in, you know, that takes it to a new level, you know, and you just keep listening to it. You don't press, you know, the stop button. So that's interesting.
Yeah, well, you don't have much of a choice in here. You can't just sort of scream out, "Stop it! I want it to end." Make the weird experimental music finish. Well, yeah, I'm quite a fan of my experimental music now. I thought that was very good. Be checking out the rest of the EP. It's called Yakisoba, just like the track. Right, on to our third and final song. We've got the Castle Mountain Project in today, and we're going to be playing them even. They're going to be listening to a bit of Acid88 on the Unseen Radio Review Corner, and this track is called Bengal Tiger.
One of the greatest savage animal fights ever captured by the camera, a man-eating lion in mortal combat with a Bengal tiger. Tiger. Mortal combat, a pulsating throb of native drums, spanning the jungles of darkest Africa, beat out an ominous warning of danger. An earth-shaking catastrophe that sends Bomba of the jungle hurtling into spectacular attention. Jungle.
Acid88 with Bengal Tiger on the Unseen Radio Review Corner. We've got the Castle Mountain project in. And Tom, what do you think?
I was telling to other guys, it actually took me somewhere at the after party in a very warm place next to the pool. Isn't something I would listen to in my car, but actually, the artist took me right somewhere far, far away, and I think that's really good job for a song, isn't it? And just give you that sort of emotions.
Right, Laura.
Can't explain. It's just
probably
so
never heard
much
it before.
together. I've like this kind of style, never heard it before, so kind of just confused me about what's going on. Kind of disappointed there were no lyrics or anything like that. Kind of look forward to the lyrics to listen to them. But yeah, just confused.
When there's some lyrics about man fighting a lion, or lion eating man fighting...
Yeah, Bengal Tiger.
Bengal Tiger, that's the one.
Those weren't really lyrics, were they though? It was just someone talking about their friend.
So I'll explain to her that it's the style is jungle. I'm from that generation that actually, heard that style of music before, and I never really liked, jungle. I preferred more drum and bass. So I don't know. I think the guy was went with experimental sounds a bit too far. That probably doesn't belong in jungle music. But I really liked the ethnic sound, ethnic music in there. He could take it to another level. Add more progression. It was alright.
Yeah, definitely sounded quite Bengalese. And that sort of, you're in the jungle looking for a Bengal tiger and a man-eating lion. There they are, fighting it out.
I would more go with the idea about lion-eating man.
Maybe he's eating the man whilst fighting the Bengal tiger.
That's a good tactics.
Or maybe he's eating the man and then the tiger comes along and the tiger wants a bite of the man. You're like, no, this is my man.
Sounds like a good team.
Sounds like a good show.
Either way, man is in quite disadvantaged position there.
Yeah. But that's Acid88. Michael's his real name. He does quite a diverse range of stuff, from rave music to house music, acid, hardcore, drum and bass, hip hop, dub, and even techno music. So, you know, all sorts of stuff. That one was very much sort of jungle trap. Imagine that being something 20 years ago, but with some good modern influences, I think. Right, that's been it for the show.
Yeah, probably checking him out. Oh.
Yeah, do. It's a big wide range of stuff. So the Castle Mountain project's been in today. You have huge bits of, well, not huge bits of paper, but bits of paper with a lot of words in front of you. So go ahead, say them. Let us know what the Castle Mountain project is all about.
The Castle Mountain project, or CM promotion, has been founded in the summer of 2012 in Wellingborough by uniting of two musically creative families with similar aims and ideas. Later, our support was provided by event organizers for Club 2000 in Corby, from Tom and his team.
I just want to make clear that I'm actually, we are from a division which is called Club 2000 Reborn. So actually Club 2000, it's, it belongs to somebody.
Right.
So yeah, we're event organizers within Club 2000 Reborn.
Castle Mountain title has been inherited from open air rock music festival Coffee Night at Castle Mountain in Latvia. That's where we all come from. The festival takes place annually in the middle of a forest which lasts for 3 days, where free-minded creative people come together in friendly atmosphere. And Castle Mountain promotion is sort of tribute to our friends who are setting that festival up. Originally, Castle Mountain project idea was to create a homepage with the aim to support UK's music education institutes, charity organizations, and also unsigned bands and artists. But also enough we just changed the strategy. And we sat together and had to reconsider our ideas. And we asked ourselves what's really important in our lives, and the answer actually is clear. The well-being of our families and close ones. And then we came up with the idea to organize an annual charity rock festival, Rock Your Age, in our hometown Wellingborough, at the Castle Theatre, with an aim to support the emergency services. A successful cooperation has been made with the Children's Air Ambulance.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, we had a massive support from bands that participated last year, like Threads, Knees, Backlash, Demonics.
Good bands.
Yeah, Shock Hazard. They gave us a really good feedback because we treated them as equals, because we are musicians as well, and if you treat musician really good, and they can give a quality show. Yeah. So everyone's happy at the end. And this year's festival is organized with support of Big Noise Studios here in Northampton. It will be more impressive and fulfilled richer with bands like Bad Touch, Of Blue Skies and Youth, The Last of Us, Orchid Grey, Silverette, and probably even more. You can get more information on our website. It's castlemountainfm.com, and also on Facebook page Castle Mountain Promotions.
Yes, 2 weeks ago on Saturday there was a fantastic event in Corby in Club 2000 Reborn, which is organized by Castle Mountain Promotions and our independent society, which is called BS. The aim of the event is to get unsigned bands to come together and give them stage, lights, as great possible gear, as great gear as possible, and hopefully attract local Corby crowd. Yeah, actually, I slipped away from my role talking in the past about a fantastic event. It's going to happen. Yeah, it's going to happen only in a couple of days. We're really looking forward to it. We have attracted Kobe Radio to it. There's an amazing man called Des Barber. He shares views with us because he is also really into community support. And that's exactly what we do. We would love to see community coming together and enjoying live music on stage in Club 2000. And Club 2000 is, well, potentially is going to be a fantastic place for new artists. It's, I dare to say, it's biggest dance floor in Colby. We managed to get around 300 at a peak, 300 something people in there. And well, but I bet we can do even more. Because the way how it's outlined, you can have, well, probably 3 different stages in 3 different places. So that's the ultimate goal. And we are on our way there. It's going to be the first show of rock and fusion. We're going to fuse as much live music styles together as possible. Well, all on the rock side though. But it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, and we're playing there as well. With our band,
Stereo Skull. What sort of stuff is it? What's the band? Attracts people. Tell them all how amazing.
The Stereo Skull is made of 2 musical families, and we're playing in cyber metal style. And we've been around for about a year and a half. We've changed the title, changed the name of a band recently, and there are some new band members in our band, and we were experimenting with some sounds and getting richer in sound, because we're mixing a lot of music styles together, like industrial metal, like a bit of techno, and yeah, of course from the metal side is heavy metal, progressive. And now experimenting with gent. You could check our website. It's stereoskull.com, and you'll get some free tracks from our upcoming album. And we're looking forward to see a lot more people are attracted to heavy metal on our shows.
Fantastic. Well, looking forward to hearing it.
Yeah.
I guess it's all about delivery, because you guys do it the way that even people who doesn't listen to metal, if there's somebody happens to be in an audience who actually don't even like metal, would never put it on, but the way how Laura puts herself out on the stage and well,
Stuff.
You should see her face when she's singing and delivering. All of them, they're delivering what they're doing. You can see the real passion. And that's the thing which actually blew my mind about their things they do. Sorry guys, you wouldn't qualify for my playlist in my card, but live shows are amazing, and that's one of those connecting points, and just really appreciate what they do.
Yeah, we do our best, because that's not only about the music we're doing. We've got a VJ in our band, and he's making there's all these visuals on the screen and stuff, and in the future we'll probably try to attract some guys who really are into live lights.
Yeah, that sounds
effects and
fantastic. Visuals are really important with gigs, so I think.
But basically, I'm trying to live my dream that and all the goals that I've set up about 10 years ago, and everything is becoming possible since we arrived to UK.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you're doing some really interesting stuff with sort of doing everything from indoor festivals via to a visual band experiences. It sounds like something we should really be checking out and championing on the show, I think.
I think it clicked for all of us pretty much the same time, that everything is possible. Well, you will never find out unless you ask, you go, you try. And I think that's why we are so close friends, and I'm not the only one from my side. There are loads of people who are supporting our side, and that's how we came together. That at pretty much the same time we started to realize that, hey, if we try to do more, you're more likely to succeed, and if you're trying to do things differently, you're going to do more, and the outcome is going to be different every time. So it's been amazing ever since. No shout outs. I want to say hi to Gertz, to Vera. They're the closest to my comrades from my side. Well, obviously, wouldn't be happening without them, anything. And also, I would like to invite everybody on for the sporting games we're going to have in Colby on the 31st of May this year. The show is going to be out by then, definitely.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a well, we hope to have a huge event with at least 3,000 people on, with mobile stage, with live outdoor sports, live outdoor bands, DJs, international food, and also entertainment. And obviously, after party in Club 2000 Reborn on 3 stages, we're going to have a hip hop, DJ, and live band. One of them actually outdoors in their backyard. So yeah, we're really looking forward to that bank holiday weekend. And that's when the full football season is off, by the way, if somebody's interested. So have the opportunity to attend.
It's been great to meet you. Thanks very much for coming on to the Castle Mountain project, both the ones that we've seen and the ones that we haven't heard from as much. Operating the cameras, working behind the scenes, and generally being brilliant.
Thank you, Ben.
It's all right, yeah. Thanks very much for coming on. So I'm just going to ask you, what was your favourite track that we played tonight? We've had the Mobs, we've had Ivory Yardsale, and we've had Acid88. Which do you prefer?
Mobs.
Mobs.
Yeah.
Oh, so Mobs are the winners. Right.
Definitely.
That's fantastic. Thanks very much for coming. Join us next week on the Unseen Radio Review Corner. I've been Ben Edge. You've been listening to Unseen Radio. Over and out.